Good morning, friends. First, thanks for being here. Yes, I had a cold for a couple days and now I still feel like I sound like Stevie Nicks, but hopefully it's fine. I'm really glad you're here today because right now, right before Christmas, there's this quiet pressure floating around that no one's really naming. The pressure to finish strong, to wrap things up, to feel accomplished, to make this year mean something. And I want to say this clearly, gently, and without fluff. You don't need to finish the year strong. You need to finish it honest. Honest about what this year asked of you, honest about what it took from you, and honest about what shifted inside you, even if the outside didn't change much at all. This episode is for the woman who's tired of pretending December is a victory lap, for the woman who loves her dreams but also feels wrung out, for the woman who senses something sacred stirring beneath the exhaustion and doesn't know how to hold both. If that's you, take a breath. You're in the right place, my friend. There's a narrative we've inherited, especially as high capacity women, that the end of the year is about proving something. Finish strong, end on a high note, push through, tie the bow, make it impressive. But here's the truth no one tells you. That mindset is rooted in performance, not alignment. And right now, astrologically and energetically, we are not in a season of performance. That's right. You heard me. We're in Capricorn season, yes, but Capricorn at its highest expression isn't grind. It's integrity, it's truth, it's what actually matters now. And in the deep collective shifts we're still feeling, Pluto finishing old cycles, the descent toward the winter solstice, and what life is really asking of you isn't output, it's reckoning. Not a dramatic one, a quiet one. The kind where you stop lying to yourself about what worked this year and what didn't, about what you're proud of and what you're done carrying. Finish honest might mean admitting that you're tired in a way rest alone won't fix, that you outgrew something you once prayed for, that you don't want to do life the same way next year. That's not failure, that's maturity. Let's talk about the body for a moment. Your nervous system doesn't care about December goals, right? It cares about safety, truth, and regulation. When we push ourselves to finish strong while ignoring what we're actually feeling, the body keeps score. You might feel a tight chest, shallow breathing, irritability, emotional numbness, or even just sudden tears when nothing even happened. Does this sound familiar? Finishing the year honest means asking different questions, like what actually drained me this year? Where did I override my own limits? That should be obvious to you now. What did my body survive while my mind said, we're fine? This is where mindfulness stops being cute and becomes practical. So here's a simple practice you can do anytime over the next week, especially before family gatherings. Okay, you're going to place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. We're going to take 3 slow breaths, longer exhale than the inhale, and ask yourself quietly, what am I feeling underneath what I'm performing? No fixing, no reframing. I don't want you to do that. Just noticing. That's honesty, and honesty is regulating. Because most of you will listen to this on or around Christmas, I wanted to keep it short and to the point, okay? Here's the part I really want you to hear from this entire episode. God is not impressed by your productivity. He is interested in your presence. And honestly, that goes for the people in your lives too, right? This season, the darkness, the slowing, the stillness, it mirrors how creation actually works. Nothing blooms in winter. It roots. If you feel quieter right now, less driven, more reflective, you are not off track. You are in rhythm. So finishing your year, honestly, might mean saying, well, this year changed me more than it showed. Or I don't have clarity yet, but I do have truth. Or I'm carrying less certainty and more trust. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. And it sets the foundation for everything that comes next. So, what does this really look like practically? It looks like letting December be incomplete, letting some questions remain unanswered, and letting yourself be a woman in process, not presentation. It looks like choosing rest without needing to justify it. It looks like declining the urge to explain your evolution to people who aren't meant to understand it yet. And it looks like ending the year saying, I'm still here, I'm still listening, I'm still learning, and I'm willing to carry it forward only what's true. That's not giving up. That's clearing space. So if no one's told you yet, let me be the one. You do not need to finish strong. You need to finish aligned. And alignment doesn't come from force, it comes from honesty. Honesty with your body, honesty with your heart, honesty with God. As Christmas approaches, I hope you give yourself permission to be exactly where you are, not where you think you should be. Let this be a season you stop performing peace and start practicing truth. Before we close, I want to gently name something, especially if this episode met you in a tender place. If finishing the year honest feels relieving, but also a little unsettling, that's usually a sign you're standing at the edge of a deeper shift. This is actually why I created Embodied, a feminine leadership experience. Not for women who want another goal, not for women who want to push harder, but for the woman who is ready to live differently from the inside out. Embodied is a space where we stop overriding the body, stop bypassing the nervous system, and stop forcing clarity before it's ready. We work with truth as it unfolds, somatically, intuitively, spiritually. It's for the woman who knows she's changing but doesn't want to rush the becoming, who's done performing strength and is ready to feel it instead. Who wants leadership that feels grounded, regulated, and aligned with God, not driven by pressure or fear. If something in this episode resonated, if honesty feels like the new strength you're stepping into, Embodied may be a supportive next step for you. You can learn more through the link in the show notes. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for honoring the truth of where you are right now. However this year ends for you, may it end honestly. And may what comes next meet you gently. Merry Christmas, my friends.